או במטרה הזאת, ואלוהים ישמור, אנחנו נשתדל, יש כיפת ברזל, השיר כולו מקורי, רק הלחן עממי.
שלום וברוכים הבאים להכי ישראלי 90.2 רדיו FM, רדיו ג'ודאיקה, הרדיו הגדול ביקום, לפחות עד שאת ואני נפתח תחנת רדיו עד הספינוף.
התגעגעת אליי?
מאוד, למרות שהתראינו לפני
כשאת
איזה יומיים.
אומרת מאוד, למה את מתכוונת?
באמת, היה 48 שעות קשות מאז הפעם האחרונה. אנחנו כאן יפעת ושגית, נציגות מדינת ישראל ואנחנו כאן ביחד עם שלום שריקי הגדול
וולקאם
שבא לתמוך בנו, ותודה לך.
ברוכים הבאים לצוות.
כן,
מה קורה? מה איתך?
הכל בסדר.
כיף לנו שאתה פה.
ואנחנו כאן בתוכנית מיוחדת עם אורח מאוד מעניין, אנחנו תכף נגלה עליו עוד. אנחנו כאן עם דוקטור אביעד דוידוביץ', אנחנו נקיים את הפודקאסט הזה באנגלית, אוקיי? אז אנחנו עכשיו משנות שפה.
משנות.
3,
2, 1.
Happy New Year! Shalom and hello, Dr. Aviad Davidovitch. Aviad, I'm sorry, Dr. Aviad Davidovitch. Dr. Aviad Davidovitch is a spiritual therapist, a channeler, and a healer focusing on spiritual connection and personal growth. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very happy to be today present in this program. And hope you're going to have like a lot of fun today.
Of course.
Of course.
We have so many questions.
Yes.
Not only about you.
But about us.
So be prepared. Because I already prepared the topics that I want to discover about myself.
Okay.
So
You're not self-centered at all.
no, not at all.
Okay.
When it comes to spiritual healer and how I can benefit from it, I'm there.
Okay.
So what actually is
What is a spiritual healer?
healer?
Let's start with the healer. Like I have capacity to help people, to heal them. And I use my spirit, my soul to guide me how to heal people. So like I use my soul, how to heal people. It's very simple.
And what is special about your soul?
My soul is not special. I'm a normal person, but I'm very sensitive. I didn't knew it until I was 30 years old. I'm going to speak about it, but like I became super sensitive to feel people and also to accept messages about people, how to help them, how to heal them.
But it started at the age of 30 or you felt it
More or
already
less.
before?
More or less. I was more or less 30 years old.
Can you
I
tell
don't
us
remember.
about the experience?
Yeah, how did you come to experience this?
First, I went to Italy, to Milan, to study veterinary medicine. I'm a veterinary doctor, and but I don't do it anymore. I don't practice anymore. And in my last year of studying, I had a sport accident in Kung Fu, and I torn my meniscus, the cartilage in my leg, and I remained paralyzed from the knee down. And instead of like doing operation, I started like to listen to my body. And suddenly I started to feel what to do, and I started to get messages like what to do, how to do, and I managed to heal myself. It took me like 9 months to rebuild the cartilage, and then another like 2 years, so 3 years to go back running.
Okay.
And so I understand that it's possible to heal differently, and I started like to listen to my soul.
And when you said that you had the accident and you started also to hear those voices, those messages, but did it start immediately or after you felt that the conventional medicine maybe didn't help enough?
After the conventional medicine didn't help, like they wanted to operate me, to do an operation called arthroscopy, to take out the torn meniscus. And I felt in my body that I don't want to be operated. and suddenly I start to feel not to do the operation, and then like I start to feel and to follow my feelings and to get messages. So the turning point is I started to listen to my like information that I got.
What is the difference between what you're describing as messages and intuition? Because there are many people that are listening to us that probably went through something in life and they had a sense of intuition, something within them that pulled them in a certain direction, even though it wasn't the obvious direction. But you're talking about something external, no?
Yeah, but first it was like intuition. I felt it in my body. And at a certain point, it's become messages that were external, that I got like messages that I could not know.
How do they
Like,
manifest themselves, these messages?
In the beginning, like I felt like electricity that is going to my head, like a small lighting is entering, and then it's become very soft, and I start to see these messages are helping me, like to guide me in the right direction, how to heal, what to do in life also.
And how long it took you to actually implement those messages? Because I assume that when you start getting messages, and I have my thoughts and beliefs about spiritual and connection, but some might be afraid of this kind of signs. How did you react to it, and how long it took you before you say, okay, maybe it's something that I should pay attention and work with it?
Look, I had like so much pain in my knee, in my leg. I was paralyzed. And I felt that these messages are helping me to understand what to do. So in the beginning, I did like it was a little bit crazy, but I followed the messages. I didn't have like time to doubt because my leg was in a very bad condition.
I have a funny question. Sorry to interrupt you, but there are a lot of people who are skeptic. And maybe also the doctors, they would say, maybe you took too many drugs, for to ease the pain or whatever. And these messages, dear, it's not really a messages from, How do you explain people who are a bit more skeptical about these things?
Okay. First, I didn't take any medicine, like to ease the pain. I dealt with it.
Okay.
And I explained that every person have like a spiritual guide, at least one or a few, and I learned to listen. I don't convince nobody. Like if a person does not like want to listen, I don't.
You don't try to.
Yeah, I don't try. Yeah, I don't try. And usually doctors don't believe in this like kind of medicine, like holistic medicine. They're very like stuck in the old medicine. So I just let go. I don't care. Like I don't come to like convince people. I come to help people that are open to be helped in this way.
And there is one thing in terms of healing yourself, and there is another thing in terms of healing others. How does that how do you, because you were talking about a personal experience that you undergo from the studies I've done, about 2 years, I think, until you were you felt that you had healed from the knee
from the paralysis. It took me like 3 years.
Yes,
almost 3 years.
And then how do you go? What is your path at that moment to say, well, this is not something that I do to heal myself. I actually have these powers to go and heal others. Can you? Okay.
I will say another things and then I'll explain. After a few months, another capacity had woken up, like a X-ray capacity. That like I was a vet, so I was trying. In the beginning, I started to heal animals. Like I was putting my hands and I was doing X-rays to the animal. Like I used to work in an animal hospital, and we have like a CT. Right, in CT, X-ray, and I used to like feel what's inside, what's happening, like cancers, problems, disease. I start to feel and start to draw and to say, this dog have this problem, this cat has these problems. And suddenly my colleagues started to say, wow, amazing. Can you heal me? So my colleague vets start to come to heal. And then like a friend that used to study university with me asked me to get help, and start to come to me. Like I told anybody, they just felt something in me, and they saw my capacity and just came to get like therapy. So I just like put hands, I spoke, and suddenly I started like to speak to them, and something happened in these therapies. So they started like, the voice, they started like to said from mouth to mouth to friend, let's go to Aviad, and this is how I create my clinic. Like just in the last year, I started to publish myself, but in the beginning it was very easy, very organic.
And Dr. Davidovitch, if I may, is it only things that are physical? I'm asking because right now there are those transparent, unfortunately, injuries, especially when you look at the past 2 years in Israel. Do you heal also things that are mental?
Yeah. By the way, I'm a student of psychotherapy also. I study psychotherapy.
Mm-hmm.
I study also omnitherapy. That's like psychotherapy through the body, couple therapy. But like in the end of the day, like people that come have like emotional problem, like also like post-trauma, wounded from the war emotionally, and also people that come like to heal like diseases, any kind of diseases. Like I don't.
And how would how would you conduct a session actually? So is it the same as you sit in front of a doctor and you in front of a psychologist, in front of a doctor? How does it?
Like it's like you sit in front of like psychologist and you share what's the problem, and then I start like to see, to feel, to get messages, and the conversation is becoming very deep, very like spiritual, very emotional deep, and I can understand what's the problem and how to help, and I learn a lot of tools how to help.
Are there cases, sorry, that you feel that it's not for you?
Yes.
And what can you give us an example? Of course, not with names or specific, but
usually it's like on the phone I feel, but sometimes like in my clinic, like people that does not want to heal, people that use their like diseases like to get like attention, to get money from the social security, and they don't want to heal.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there are people that don't want to heal.
But sometimes people not aware of themselves. They are stuck in this I don't know, victim position, or they are so used to their behavior that they are not even aware to that they are not willing to heal. So maybe by not taking them, actually you are not helping them to move out from this space.
I will put this into a question. What is the role of self-awareness in this process?
Self-awareness, that means that the person is aware of like his choices, his behavior. And sometimes like on the phone or when a person come, I said like, do you want to heal? And sometimes say no.
So why they call?
Because they're like, they have a lot of pain or they don't feel well. But anyway, they come because they think I could like do like abracadabra, like a magic, and resolve everything. And I said like it's a process that a person like should like change and believe. Like when a person is ill or have like some emotional distress, you need to change his behavior. It's not just to come and I could heal him. It's like a change of the conscience. So like it's a process that we go.
What was the most complicated case that you treated?
Complicated. Look, people that come like with cancer, like a lot of people come with cancer, so it's complicated sometimes, but depends on what level of cancer, and people that have autoimmune like diseases.
Okay.
It means that the body attacks himself, like a person like in a very deep stress that is attacking himself. So like we need like to speak and to change the way that the person like behave to himself and to his environment. So usually this is the most like complicated cases, but depends on the personality of the person.
And do you want to ask something?
No, I'm just reflecting about me a decade ago.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
So I would continue this question. While you are helping these cases, is there a point that you might say, we tried, it doesn't work? Maybe you should proceed with a different channels of...
Yeah.
Because it's not
It's
easy
yeah.
professionally,
but
to the ego, to the whatever, to say it's not working.
yeah, it happened like a few times. And I told like the person that, look, I'm sorry, but I cannot help you. Try something else. I'm not like omnipotente. Omnipotente is a person that could do everything, could change everything. Like I'm just a human being, but I'm trying to do my best. So I just tell to them, like the important thing is to be honest, to tell the truth.
What is the difference between being a channeler and being a healer?
Let's start with the healer. Healer is the person that like help to heal the body, the soul. And the channeler is a person that get information from above, from the soul, from the guidance. And I combine between these two capacities. So like I heal and I get information from above to understand how to help a person.
So do you interact with people who are healers who are not channelers, or is it something that you need to have both in order to
Usually people
be
that like
effective?
heal, they have some capacity of channeling, usually.
Okay, so the two typically go together?
Typically, but like it's very hard to measure, but there is like level of like healing and like channeling. So as a person become more deep, more experienced, usually become like more open. So a person could heal faster.
But can I just
Of course,
could it be that as a channeler, for instance, if we sit in a room, you could see my grandfather, which passed away 30 years ago, and we have a conversation.
No, but this is exactly... I wanted to ask something like that also. This was my...
Is it like to also pass messages, or is it only in your case, does it manifest itself for healing purposes? To what extent is your channeling ability, and to what extent is it being used? Because that's also a decision.
Okay. So I have also capacity to channel with like souls of people that died.
Mm-hmm.
It started like almost my first client in Milan that I used to live in Milan. Her son has died, suicide, and I went to heal her, and I saw her son walking in the house, the soul. So I channeled with him. But anyway, when I go like to meet people or like in a dinner, I usually don't open myself to start to channel with these like entities. Just in a personal channel, people come. I give a lot of messages, and I do something that sounds very like amazing. It's called like healing from next life. Like for example, if your mom or your dad or somebody is very connected to you, you had like problem with them, or usually they maybe wounded you or create something. The soul is coming to make peace with you and to heal, to make a process of healing with you. Okay, that's healing from past life. It's amazing sessions. and I want to say that now after the 7th of October, I have people that came that was like in the war in the 7th of October, that their relatives died, like husbands, wife, brothers, father and mother, and they come to channel with them.
Okay.
To close like this circle, like to understand what happened. And that's amazing because it helped them to get over the trauma of losing in the war, in this like crazy war, like to lose their relatives. So that's really helpful.
You asked this question, but I was about to ask almost the same question.
I feel you. I feel
we have this. No, my question was not about the people, that passed away. It was actually if you are walking on the street or you're sitting in a room and you feel something, or everyone, if they have disease, if they have problem, if they are going to commit suicide or whatever, passing in their, because if you feel and I don't know if you get signs, and if you do, even for part of it, would you voluntarily go and tell this person something or anything?
In the beginning, like when I started to channel, it was very open. And when I was walking the street, like I saw a lot of people that have problems, diseases, and it was too much. It's like walking with a very loud music all the time, noises, information, pictures. And I asked my guidance to reduce it. So in daily like life, I'm a normal human being, more or less, yeah.
You can control it. You can tune it off.
I turn it not off, but almost. But in the clinic, when I walk, I turn it like on the maximum volume. So I could like live very, very like normally. So that's very important for me.
I am ready for the next question, so go ahead.
Okay, so before you go, because I see your smile, so wait. I love you so much. Now, I just wanted to know who comes more to this kind of treatment? He's laughing. Women.
Why is
women?
that?
Yeah, women.
In your
but
opinion,
in the last years, people start to come much more.
Okay, also men.
Lately, people like men comes usually when they're sick. Like the pain or the fear of death bring men to healing. Like when there's cancers or illness or problems, they understand that they have to change something, but they try to live like do something parallel to doctors. They come to get help, to get healed from cancer, from other disease. So there is more and more men, and men send men, because usually when a woman tells to her like husband, go to have therapy because he's sick, he would say no.
Yeah.
But if a man would say a man, he will come. So like one man was a fighter in 7th October, and he said a lot of his friends that are like have like a trauma, post-trauma after the war.
Okay.
So that's amazing.
But would you treat also kids?
And like I could treat them, but usually after like 12 years old, not too small. But I have like teenagers come to have therapies. But it's more like sessions, how to cope with life, or they have like sickness, unfortunately, how to heal them.
Okay.
And you're now supporting other therapists. So it's beyond just treating, right? There is some initiative that you were...
Yeah, I'm supporting other therapists and also guide them, yeah.
Okay.
How well do you feel people long distance? Like, let's say on Zoom.
Zoom?
Or in another country.
1/3 of my clients are from like abroad.
Okay.
I have clients from Sydney, Perth, Melbourne, Belgium. I have a lot of clients. England, Paris, New York, Boston, Miami. So like I can feel them.
Do you see anyone behind us?
Or next to us?
No. I feel them. I don't know about you.
The answer is yes, but
I don't know their faces.
I don't know who they are. Like it will.
Yeah.
It's okay. I know who they are.
I want to ask you about use and abuse. Have there ever been a situation where somebody said, give me the lottery number, or the winning lottery numbers, or that you felt that there was a bad intention behind it?
Yes. Like usually, like I don't know how to guess the lottery number. If not, I would be rich already. But people sometimes come, but it used to be like years ago.
Okay.
And they wanted to ask me to have an influence on a person, like to ask a certain lover to come back, or somebody to separate. Like a mom came to ask me to separate between her daughter and the future husband. But I don't do this stuff. I'm more like a spiritual healer. Like I'm more like a doctor that uses his capacity, his psychology to heal people, to help people. But I don't do this stuff.
Do you look, because we are talking about the lover that we want to bring back, or about people that we want to break up? Which of them?
I'm just thinking about all the different podcasts we've done here on family and relationships.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is like channelers that use their power like in a bad way. I use it in a right way.
Do you have the capacity to help a bank account to heal?
If they pay me enough, maybe.
Why you You are, even though you don't practice, you are a veterinarian. Why not combine your unique selling proposition, not selling in this point of sale, but it's more like a value, together with modern medicine to make the most of it? Why deviate
for
away?
animals?
Sorry?
For animals, you said?
No,
Yes.
because you clearly went, and it's almost like the profession chose you, because even before you knew you had powers, you wanted to heal, you wanted to take care, right? Why not combine it with modern medicine still? Why not try to go to med school and work out of an establishment that uses, maybe combines both?
The answer is like, I needed to learn to study, I don't know how many years more.
Okay.
And it was enough for me to study in
Okay.
university. And today I combine like the healing with my medical knowledge with the spiritual knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Because I study like homeopathy, like Chinese medicine. So when a person comes, I can understand him and also how to heal him in a very like deep place. So I combine between medicine and spiritual information and knowledge. So it's very deep.
Do you work also with groups, with teams?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how does it work when you come to a team of employees in a certain place? And
usually employees that like in a certain place does not like invite me.
okay.
More like private like groups invite me to help them to learn how to channel.
Okay.
Or I do like healing session, how to learn to heal, like self-healing.
Okay.
Like person does not know how to heal himself or how to channel. So I explain and we do exercise. That's what I do.
Okay, and she mentioned that you are a veterinarian. Indeed, why didn't you continue also with animals? Because it's something unique.
Because in a certain point I was so sensitive, like I could not do any kind of operation. When I used to cut the animal, I used to feel the pain.
Okay.
Like when you used to walk in a clinic in the morning, you should like come and do like 2 sterilization of like cats or dogs and to put animals to sleep and to do operation. I could not. I was so sensitive, so I felt the pain or the of the animal. It was too much for me.
And how do you help yourself not to be attached with the problem of your clients? Yeah, your patients, because it's a lot to take in, huh? When you are talking with people, you say you are sensitive. I understand that when it comes to operations, to blood, to surgery, of course, it's more, technical thing. But the emotional burden that you have when you listen to all the problems of people around you, or people from other spaces, how do you help yourself not to be
involved?
That it won't be too much for you, that you can continue your life in a healthy way?
I learned to rest after sessions. Like I can do a few, but I rest, I meditate. I'm a yoga teacher, so I do yoga, I learn yoga, and I teach yoga.
Okay.
I do sports. I walk into the woods, and I learn to understand that like the burden that the person brings, it's not mine, so I leave it to him. Like he come, like he released it in the clinic, and then I clean the energy, but it's not mine. I come to help him. I don't, if I will take from him the disease or the burden, it would not like resolve things.
Mm-hmm.
So I learn like to be clean and to heal myself, to eat well and do whatever I can to be healthy.
Okay.
Is there a God?
God, yes.
Do
but
you
usually
believe in
the
God?
yes. When you say God in Hebrew, we say Elohim. Elohim, it's plural, right? Because all the spiritual guide that there are, like, create the God. Like it's an entity that is like built from a lot of spiritual guide, and also there is God upstairs. but there is a lot of guidance that help us. And if we learn to listen, we can like connect. Everybody could connect.
How, if you mentioned God, and how indeed religious people react. Why react to you and to what you are doing?
Sometimes they come to me because when they're sick, but usually they're a bit afraid. But it's funny because when I used to do a lot of like workshop of how to channels, Rabbi used to call me and to say, I want to have a private like workshop for me to learn how to channel.
Okay.
So they wanted also, but they're afraid to admit they wanted. So mostly they don't come, but sometimes when they're sick enough or they want something, they come.
Okay. Ma.
I want to start talking about us.
Us?
I will do a couple therapy.
No, of course. And you're not the only one here that laughing at us. Shalom there, under his hat, not even hiding the smile and the laugh. Do you want to ask something?
What I want to ask is what Ifat said with the religion problem. I also had a few cases of I'm a religious guy, okay?
Okay.
And I had some enlightened moment, like I saw women, and I told her, "You're pregnant." She told me, "No." Yes. How do you know? But tomorrow it won't be again. So I finally convinced her to not don't make the abortion. And the guy is living today in Israel. Is 13 years old. So I saved the guy. I also believe in that, but are you really feeling an entity who is religious or entity like not connected with God?
Again, do I feel what?
Entity, your
is the being that you're feeling,
being
is
that you feel,
is it religious?
Is it religious, or because you know all the industry of babot that we know in Israel is also kind of healer, kind
True.
of, because I think that believing in something, it's a power to heal, but
it helps to heal.
but is it what I'm asking? Is it your power is related to God or related to something else? Like you say, and I understand the sun, the shows, the thing like this.
The universe. The whole universe.
It's not only God. It's not only the God mentioned in the religion.
Look, God himself is not religious.
Yeah, this is for sure.
Very important. That's what I ask. Like I've been told to say, God is not religious. The guides are not religious. Okay, we use the religious like to help us to cope with life better.
Okay.
So upstairs there could be any kind of entities. Religion. I mean, that could be for us religious, non-religious, but they come to help us. So it's like we separate these like entities. This religious is not, but upstairs they don't care about it. It's just us to use it in a certain way, but they said it's not true to use it this way because we just get help. That's it. Okay. Doesn't matter if you're religious or no. You just get help from upstairs, from the guideness, guideness. That's it.
Okay.
Good answer.
I have to use some Jewish chutzpah.
Please.
And ask you.
Don't
when you
me.
hear no, but actually it's a question to you. When we first started, Sagit and I, we said, okay, people don't know this because we haven't hit the record button yet.
Sorry, I thought you would ask free session for you.
No.
Okay.
Together with Shalom. But we said, you will see that we have a certain dynamics. We're quite different from each other. But you just met us and you said, I can feel it.
Yeah, your dynamic, I can feel it. The harmony between you. Yeah,
what can you tell us about us? You've just heard us. You've seen the way that we ask questions. You've seen at least the upper part of our
body,
of our posture. What do you feel about us?
You're a spiritual sister, that you came to help each other in this life. And to make your way easier, you talk sometimes more, sometimes less, but you like to meet and to resolve problems and to understand each other and to help each other, and you have very strong bonding and very very strong loving between you.
Is this long term or is it?
You have no choice at that point.
Long term, even though they're going to be two crises that you're supposed to handle in the future. And also in past life, you had been together in a few past life. So you have this bonding very easily, very strong. You love each other.
Told you stuck with me from before.
Yeah, from before,
I really try not to answer. I tried ghosting. I tried screening.
No one can hide or run from me.
But you wanted also to come back. You also want her.
Yes, of course. She and I met when I first moved here 18 years ago, and I wasn't ready. I disappeared. And then we found each other again, and I was in a different place.
I told her, they all come back. You cannot run from me. I love you so much.
What?
Can I ask something? Yeah, because I think we are almost, it's almost the end, but I want to ask, she asked about us. Wow. She asked about us, but maybe quickly you can tell her and me separately, maybe something that we don't even know about ourselves.
Wow. One of you look, it's a problem because I'm going to both of you. One of you had an abortion. Which one? Had an abortion that probably it's a secret.
No.
Nobody?
No.
Okay.
There is one there. He's a male.
You're feeling someone else in the room?
But it's not.
I lost 3 kids.
Okay.
Right after the birth.
Okay, maybe, but I can feel there is abortion. You never had abortion that was very, very short after being pregnant? No. Okay, maybe him.
Okay.
Too many energies. You both married, right?
No.
I am.
No?
I am married.
You don't?
I'm not married.
You're not married?
Yeah, I am married.
And you carry a broken heart from a man. Sagit.
Can we go to commercial?
You carry a broken heart from a man that you didn't got over it.
Okay.
And you have this pain still in your body, in your heart.
Maybe.
What is your message for our listeners? Because you're a man that carries a different level of wisdom. So what kind of message would you like to pass on to all our listeners?
That if you have any kind of disease or problem, go to the doctor, listen to what he could say, and then try to resolve it in a different way, not with medicines, but in a changing of your life, of your patterns, to go and heal it. Don't cut your body, don't do extreme things that you can regret. It's possible to heal in a natural way. A lot of people could heal from diseases, from problems,
To be
to
open.
solve things. What?
To be open.
Be open to other things, like in the worst, like in the best case, it could work.
Yeah.
And like be open, like I'm not the only channeler and healer that is in this world, but there is a lot. But
Okay.
I'd be very happy to come to me, yes?
Of
But anyway,
course.
like there is other solutions. If I would not listen, I would be like crippled until today.
Yeah.
And I feel I meet people that before like operation and cancer and diseases and before to use very hard medicine to destroy the body and the life, they make changes and the body could heal.
Okay.
When there is like a disease, that means that the body lost its harmony, that we could find, or it's possible to find new harmony and to heal. So listen and give it like a chance to resolve things differently. That's it. That's the biggest messages, because when more people will be healthy, our universe will going to be much better.
Amen for that.
Thank you
Amen.
so much for being with us today, Dr. Aviad Davidovitch.
תודה רבה.
תודה רבה.
Thank you for
Wow,
both of
a
you.
lot of insights.
Yeah, both of you, and also for the technical part.
Yes, but we overcame it. you
We
see.
healed.
Yeah.
Thank you
We
very
say
much.
together.
ותודה לכם שאתם כאן איתנו ב-90.2 רדיו FM, רדיו ג'ודאיקה. עד הפעם הבאה, תשארו איתנו בהכי ישראלי.
ברכה והצלחה.
ברוכס וצלוחס.